What if I told you that the secret to looking more confident isn't about just faking it until you make it? Confidence can be cultivated, honed, and showcased through simple yet powerful strategies and daily habits. Today, we're diving deep into the 5 ways that you can instantly boost your confidence. And guess what? These strategies are backed by science and by expert recommendations. Let's get started. Number 1 is mastering body language. Studies show that non-verbal communication accounts for up to 93% of our overall communication. Imagine that. Your gestures, your facial expressions can convey more than words ever could. So, what does your body language say about you? Social psychologist Amy Cuddy's famous TED Talk emphasizes that power posing, even just for 2 minutes, can increase testosterone levels and decrease cortisol levels, making you feel more assertive and less stressed. Try standing tall, shoulders back and hands on hips, and think Wonder Woman pose. Not only does this change how others perceive you, but it also changes how you perceive yourself. I remember after finishing university, when I had my first interview, I really had to practice this, and no matter how nervous I felt, I remember how power posing instantly shifted me. It put me into a mindset where I felt much more in control, and I felt like I had the boost I needed. It made me feel more optimistic, I achieved more, and I came across much better in terms of non-verbals. Take a moment to observe yourself in the mirror. Are your shoulders hunched? Is your gaze downward? By making a conscious effort to stand tall and maintain eye contact, you can transform these signals into powerful displays of confidence. But body language isn't just about standing still. When you're speaking, use your hands to emphasize points. This makes your speech much more dynamic and engaging. For those days where you feel like you need a little bit of extra support, I really recommend having a standing desk. Standing desks encourage much better posture and can even help boost your energy levels throughout the day. Many users have reported feeling so much more alert and productive by having a standing desk. Plus, it can alleviate any back pain associated with really long hours of sitting down. You can find the link to one of the highest rated on Amazon attached in the description below. Number 2, dressing for success. Have you ever heard the phrase, dress for the job that you want and not the job that you have? There's a psychological principle behind this called enclosed cognition. This suggests that what we wear impacts our psychological state and performance. Researchers at Northwestern University found that wearing business attire increases abstract thinking and gives people a broader perspective. So next time you're preparing for a big meeting or even a casual day out, opt for clothes that make you feel empowered. So how do you build a wardrobe that exudes confidence without breaking the bank? Start with the basics. Well-fitted blazers, crisp shirts and quality shoes. These staples can be mixed and matched for various occasions. Investing in a few high-quality pieces rather than numerous low-quality pieces can make a significant difference. Not only will you look better, but you'll also feel much better knowing that you're wearing something of value. Whenever I wear new clothes, it instantly boosts my confidence, it boosts my mood, and sometimes dressing like the type of person that we want to be helps us unconsciously get to where we want to get to much quicker. Number 3, the art of positive self-talk. Our internal dialogue significantly influences our external confidence. Dr. Kristen Neff, a pioneer in the field of self-development research, explains that being kind to ourselves reduces stress and improves our overall mental health. How often do you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, or I always mess things up? These negative thoughts can become a self-fulfilling prophecy if they're left unchecked. Next time you catch yourself in a spiral of negative thoughts, try this. Replace "I can't do this" with "I can handle this challenge." It might feel awkward at first, but consistent positive affirmations can rewire your brain for confidence. Another effective technique is to speak to yourself in the third person. Instead of saying "I can't do this," say "You can do this." This really small shift creates psychological distance from stress, making it much easier to manage. Speaking of rewiring your brain, have you ever heard of the 6-minute journaling concept? This is an absolute favourite of mine that really helps you start your day with gratitude and positive affirmation. Having a 6-minute journal really pushes you to focus on the positives and helps you look forward to the highlights of the day to get to your goals much quicker. So many people rave about building in this habit and how it impacts their well-being and confidence levels. I've attached a link in the description below so you can check it out. Number 4 is sharpening your skills. Confidence often comes from competence. The more and more skilled that you are at something, the more confident that you'll feel in doing it. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book Outliers, talks about the 10,000 hour rule, the idea that achieving mastery in any field requires significant time and investing. Whilst right now you may not have 10,000 hours to spare, dedicating even a few hours a week to learning a new skill or honing in on an existing skill can make a huge difference. Try to identify areas in your life where you feel less confident. Is it public speaking? Networking? Maybe it's a specific skill related to your job. Dedicate time each day and week to really focusing on improving in these areas. Online platforms like Coursera, Udemy and Skillshare all offer courses virtually, helping you learn anything that you want to learn. As you see yourself making progress, your confidence will naturally start to increase. For practical tips on skill building and personal development, I highly recommend Atomic Habits by James Clear, another New York Times bestseller. It's absolutely packed with actionable strategies to really build good habits and break bad ones. Clear's approach focuses on making really small, incremental changes that lead to significant improvements over time. I've attached the link in the description below. Number 5 is embracing failure. Yes, you heard that right. The fear of failure can absolutely paralyze us, but understanding that failure is part of the journey to success can be incredibly liberating. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." Each failure is one step closer to your goal. Reframe all of your setbacks as learning experiences, and you'll not only build resilience, but you'll absolutely exude confidence. One of my current favourite books about success and failure is A Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. This talks about the 33 laws of business and life, and it's an incredible manual on building the kind of life that you desire. Think about the people that you really admire the most. Chances are they didn't succeed on their first try. They faced setbacks, learned from them and kept pushing forward. J.K. Rowling, for example, was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was finally accepted. Each rejection could have been a reason to quit, but she persevered. Her story reminds us that resilience is absolutely key to confidence. I remember early in my career when I was working towards getting promoted, it was always a journey of knowing that each day, with each step, I was closer and closer to my desire. This is the kind of feeling that you always want to have whenever you're being persistent. To really build this resilience, start by setting realistic goals. Break down your larger ambitions into smaller goals and make sure those are manageable tasks. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they might seem. And when you face setbacks, take time to analyse what went wrong and how you can actually improve. This mindset shift will help you view challenges as opportunities rather than viewing them as threats. So there you have it, 5 science-backed strategies that can boost your confidence, master your body language, dress for success, practice positive self-talk, sharpen your skills and embrace failure. Remember, confidence isn't about never feeling insecure. It's about knowing that you have the tools to handle those insecurities when they arise. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, check out the links in the description below for all of the products and books that I've mentioned today. Follow me on social media for more tips on living your best life. If you like this video, you may also like another video that I have on how to grow your self-worth and stop seeking external validation. I'll link that over here and I hope to see you there.